Just in, Ministerial nominee Balarabi Abbas collapsed during screening. A ministerial nominee, Balarabi Abbas Lawal, collapsed today while being screened on the floor of the Senate. During the interrogation, Lawal, who was obviously exhausted, passed out. Now, as soon as he passed out, concerned senators raced to his aid and promptly dialed for help. Immediately the incident occurred, the Senate President, in the person of President Godswill Akpabio, was heard requesting water and sugar to revive the ministerial nominee. Water, can you give him water and sugar? Can someone please bring water and sugar? Please call Dr. Wale, the President of the Senate, Godswill Akpabio exclaimed. He also asked the cameraman to leave the chamber as the senators tried to save the life of the ministerial nominee. He was taken to the hospital at the time this report was filed, and his conditions till now remains unknown. Abbas Lawal is from Kaduna State and was screened today alongside Jamila Biu Ibrahim from Kwara State and Mr. Ayodele Olawade from Ondo State. We should recall that our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday nominated Abbas Balarabi as a ministerial replacement for the former Kaduna State Governor Nasir El-Rufai. Now, El-Rufai's name was missing from the list of the ministerial nominees, confirmed by the Senate, leaving Kaduna as the only state without a ministerial nominee in the new cabinet. However, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu conveyed the replacement in a letter read by the Senate President Godswill Akpabio at a plenary on Tuesday. Things to know about Balarabi Abbas. Abbas Lawal, who was born on February 5, 1958, is 65 years old. He hails from Kashi local government of Kaduna State. He holds a Bachelor of Science degree in Political Science from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria. He also holds an MSc in Political Science from Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria State. Now, between 2015 and 2023, Balarabi served as Secretary to the State Government of Kaduna under Nasir El-Rufai's administration. Also, between 1999 and February 2001, he worked as a special assistant to the Federal Minister of Education in Abuja. Between February 2001 and May 2003, he worked as a special assistant to the Minister of State, Army at the Ministry of Defense. Balarabi then afterwards worked as a special assistant to the President in the Federal Capital Territory and as a Chief of Staff to the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory in Abuja, amongst other positions held from July 2003 until July 2007. Balarabi is into real estate and property management, as he is the current managing director of Right Edge Property Nigeria Limited, Abuja. From October till date, Balarabi is active in agricultural activities like poultry, livestock, and crop production in Zaria metropolis. We should recall that El-Rufai was listed by our President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, El-Rufai, angered by the withheld confirmation as minister, declines nomination. The immediate past governor of Kaduna State and embattled ministerial nominee Nasser El-Rufai has allegedly declined his nomination to be part of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's cabinet. The former governor's decision was apparently informed by the decision of the Senate to withhold his confirmation as a minister alongside two other nominees over pending security clearance. We should recall that following the withholding of the Senate of his appointment, he decides to decline his position. Now, credible sources said that El-Rufai was embarrassed by the Senate's decision, which was taken on Monday and days after he had appeared before the Senate for screening. According to an online newspaper, El-Rufai already disclosed his decision with President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at a meeting held at the State House in Abuja. He was said to have informed the president about his lack of interest in becoming a minister, as he would prefer to continue to contribute his quota to the development of Nigeria as an ordinary citizen. The online newspaper also cited an unnamed source in the presidency saying that this happened after El-Rufai visited the president at the presidential villa a day after the Senate confirmed 45 ministerial nominees out of 48 forwarded to it. A report has also reported that the other nominees whose confirmation were pending includes Stella Oko-Tete from Delta State and Abubakar Sani Danladi from Taraba State. The said source further revealed that El-Rufai had also suggested a new ministerial nominee, Jafara Ibrahim Sani from Kaduna State, saying the president would find him very serviceable and resourceful in his administration, as he had served as a commissioner in 3 ministries in Kaduna State. Following El-Rufai's rejection, the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu now passed a letter to the Senate nominating the replacement